Hey guys, welcome back to Enterprises. Once again, this is your host and gamer, and today's video I'm going to be doing a movie review. Right now, this time I'm going to be reviewing a film that I've been wanting to see for a while, and this is the Bumblebee movie, right? Now, let's be honest here. Um, when when you heard that, this film got very positive reviews, it was expected to happen. Because considering the low bar that was set with the Bayformers, or the Transformers that Michael Bay did, people expect to call Bayformers because it doesn't resemble Transformers. And so, when I saw that it was like, oh, like 97% on Tomatoes, I was like, okay, that's pretty good, but I'm gonna still reserve my judgment for when I see the movie, because I've been burned a lot when reading movie reviews lately. There's a lot of films with 90 something percent on Rotten Tomatoes that are not even 90 something percent worth it. Like some of them, like The Last Jedi being one, for example. Definitely not a 90%, at least from my point of view. And but that's not what I'm gonna address here. And this film, it has obviously a different director, right? Travis Knight. I am not familiar with Travis Knight. All I know is that he directed animation films in the past. I haven't seen them, but I heard that they were good films. So immediately at the top of my head, I was like, okay, he has a good chance here. He directed animation, but he did some really all-rounded good animation films, and you know, compared to Michael Bay, only the first Transformers was considered good, and when I was watching the trailers, I was of the mindset that even though this film obviously it's rebooting the franchise, I thought based on the trailers that hey, it's still going to at least connect to the first one, since the first one is the only all-round good entry in the franchise that everyone enjoyed, right? But I'm kind of iffy on that though. But I understand it, right? No, when I went in to watch the movie, I was reading reviews and I was hearing people saying a lot of times one of the main points of discussion was E.T. being the comparison to this film. And thinking about it, I really don't see the comparison here. You know, mind me, I'm not really a fan of E.T. because I haven't really watched the film. At least I've seen bits of it, so I don't remember much about the film, so I guess I can't really see that comparison. But I see this film was all around good film. It's a far cry to say this is the best in the franchise. I mean, it's better than the sequels, that's for damn sure. In the way how it set up the character, it introduced these other characters, and how they showed Cybertron. It's more accurate to the source material in the way that how it looks, how it's presented, how they address the story aspects of it, and I really like that. But one thing I noticed is that considering the fact how Transformers was then to now with Michael Bay management, um, there's something about the Michael Bay films that I really enjoyed, at least the first two. I'm not counting the ones with Mark Wahlberg. Those were terrible. I didn't really like the recasting. But with Shia LaBeouf, it was fine. And there was certain things about that I really enjoyed. He had very entertaining, very messy, very convoluted, very weird with some of the writing. But it was enjoyable, and mind me, Bumblebee is not as enjoyable in that aspect. It's more story driven for once, which is very good. It gives us more insight on what the franchise really is about. What these characters are about, really. The history of them, and it pays more respect to the Transformers fan. But I noticed that some bits of it, um, it kind of falls flat. First of all, like the main character, Haley Steinfeld's character, Charlie, I think she did a good performance, right? I won't say it's like Oscar winning, but it's really up there in terms of very good performance. She really sold the acting, of making you feel the relationship between her character and Bumblebee character. Um, John Cena is like the next main character. I don't think he's all that in this film. He was a bit okay, I guess. There were some scenes with him that was alright. There were some scenes with him that kind of fell flat. Um, and I noticed that he was doing a lot of his regular WWE character gimmick. Like he copied some of that, humor dialogue into here, which is okay. Um, he doesn't have that sort of like that click for a action star from what I can see. Like how Dwayne Johnson has it. He can put Dwayne Johnson in any film and he's like, damn. But John Cena doesn't have that, right? So yes, a character that's there to just basically fill the storyline. Yes. Um, Optimus Prime, I like the design here. Now the design of the characters, for me, it was never a problem in the Michael Bay Transformers, that because considering the fact that I'm not a huge Transformers G1 fan, I grew up watching Michael Bay Transformers, so that's why I was able to enjoy those and didn't really see much problems with it, right? So um, yeah, but I still much enjoy how these characters look and the feel of them. Um, One of the things that I probably have to get into the detractors of the film, like if I want to really get into specifics of it, is some scenes kind of fall flat, right? And most of it is usually on these and the certain characters that don't really have any much in them. I mean, most of it is like, for progressing the story, right? So it's more build up and more explanations. There's not as much action in there as you'd expect it to be, so there's that aspect going for it, which is fine. It's just not as entertaining as the Transformers, at least the first three. I won't count those last two Transformers again after seeing them. But overall, this is a very good film. Like I said, it's not that big as critics are saying it to be. I guess most of them are probably giving it extra reviews, probably because of the fact that it's an actual Transformers that's an actual good film, which I understand, but it's not that good. Okay, so where would I stand on this film? How would I say it? I would give it an 8.3 out of 10. Right? It's very good. It's about on the same level as the first Transformers from 2007. It's a little bit better in some aspects, but that's about it I can say, right? I don't really want to spoil it for the movie though if I'm gonna get into plot points and whatnot, because I know a lot of you guys probably haven't seen it as yet. So overall my stance on the film, it's a good film, but don't expect it to be as perfect as what the critics are making it out to be, because like I said, there are quite some times where the film does feel a bit okay. It's more like those type of films where you can sit down and you can enjoy it as being a all-round good film. Not something where you can go you go crazy hype out of your seat and whatnot, right? Easy going, also well written, well directed too, right? That's pretty much how I'd sum it up. Easy going, well written, well directed for once, right? But that sums up my review here, guys. Like I said, I don't want to like go into any spoilers or anything, but I also want to address, the criticism with the films and the critics, considering the fact that this is like the first time Chancellor is making a turnaround after all those bad years of bad sequels, right? I really want to touch on that. But you can let me know in the comment section below what you think about the film. Did you enjoy it or not? Like, what did you like about the film? What did you hate about it? Or what it is, if you like the Michael Bay Transformers, or maybe not, who knows, but let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and be sure to check out my other videos, and I guess I'll see you guys later.